Nizhny. A Ukrainian UJ-22 airborne drone just struck Russia's third largest oil refinery.
This looks like a single attack on a single target. It is not.
It is a systemic deconstruction of Russia's ability to fuel its own war. To understand the damage, you have to understand what was hit. Not just a fuel tank, a primary distillation unit, the heart of the refinery. These units separate crude oil into its most valuable components. One of those components is high-octane gasoline, essential for modern military engines. The Nizhny facility produced 155,000 barrels of gasoline per day. That's roughly 12% of Russia's total output, gone in a single strike.
Start with the hardware.
The V92 S2F engine in a T90M tank is a multi-fuel system. It can run on diesel, but it performs optimally on specific blends of high-octane fuel. Losing that fuel means your armored fist loses its punch. The strike on Nizhny was not an isolated event. The target is the system that moves Russia's military. The system that powers the tanks at the front. The system that fuels the logistics trucks bringing ammunition and supplies. This is infrastructure warfare, and it creates a cascade. The fuel shortage makes the tank attrition problem worse. Here is where the depletion math begins. Russia entered the war with approximately 12,000 tanks in service and storage. Verified losses exceed 3,000 tanks, a quarter of the entire inventory gone. The problem is not just the losses, it is the replacement rate. Uralvagonzavod, Russia's primary tank factory, produces maybe 20 new T90Ms per month. They are losing over 100 tanks per month on the front line. The math does not work, so they turn to the Soviet reserves. These are not operational vehicles, they are decaying shells that need complete refurbishment. Refurbishment requires specialized factories, skilled labor, and spare parts. The 103rd Armored Repair Plant in Chita is one such facility. It is also now within range of Ukrainian long-range attack drones. Watch how the systems fail together. You hit the refineries, so the operational tanks at the front run out of fuel. You hit the repair plants, so the destroyed tanks cannot be replaced. It's a pincer movement against Russia's logistical capacity. But there is a third, more critical vulnerability. Let's talk about ammunition. The entire Russian military doctrine is built on massed artillery fire. At the peak of the Bakhmut offensive, Russia was firing 50,000 shells per day. Their domestic production, even after ramping up, is estimated at 2 million shells per year. They are burning through 10 days of production in a single day of heavy fighting. This deficit has a name: ammunition starvation. This is why Russia turned to North Korea. Pyongyang has sent over 3 million artillery shells to Russia. This is not a solution. It is a temporary patch on a systemic failure. Reports from the front indicate these shells are dangerously unreliable. They have high dud rates and poor accuracy, sometimes off by hundreds of meters. You are trading mass for quality, and your own guns are paying the price. And now, the final piece of the cascade clicks into place. The drones are not just hitting refineries anymore. They are hitting rail infrastructure and ammunition depots deep inside Russia. The integration that makes the system efficient is what makes it so fragile. No fuel for the trains that move the North Korean shells. No rail lines to carry the refurbished tanks from Siberia. No shells for the artillery to support the infantry. Not a fuel problem, not a tank problem, not an ammunition problem. A total logistical nervous system breakdown. The Soviet model was built on inexhaustible mass. The assumption was that the industrial heartland could never be touched. That assumption was just proven false by a 20-kilogram drone. Every prioritization decision now creates a new vulnerability. You can deploy Pantsir S-1 air defense systems to the refineries. But that means you are pulling them from the front line where they protect troops from HIMARS. 3 fronts, 1 depleted interceptor inventory. The math does not work. The cascade accelerates. Here's what this systemic attack means from this morning forward. The war is no longer just a contest of armies at the front. It is a battle of industrial attrition fought over thousands of kilometers. The wreckage is real. The tanks are destroyed. What destroyed them is the dispute over which system collapses first. It means every Russian offensive is now on a logistical timer set by Kyiv. It means the vastness of Russia, once its greatest defense, is now its greatest vulnerability. And it means the fundamental assumption of the Kremlin's war plan, industrial invulnerability, is broken. The fires are not just in the refineries. They are in the spreadsheets. They are in the strategic reserves. The system that was supposed to last forever is being taken apart, piece by piece. 3 systems under attack. 1 war machine grinding to a halt. Nizhny is still burning.